Call it brutal, call it useful.
Process is underway.
This has been the biggest reshuffle by British Prime Minister David Cameron, done in the wake of the 2015 general elections. Key frontrunners have either been removed or given different positions. Michael Gove, the controversial Education Secretary, is now the Chief Whip of the party. Instead of William Hague, Philip Hammond is the Foreign Secretary. Mr. Hague will become Leader of the Commons before stepping down as MP next year. Conservative MP Preeti Patel has been promoted to the Treasury as Exchequer Secretary dealing with tax policy, and so on. More women have been brought into the Cameron cabinet in important positions. We spoke to Baroness Jenkin of Tory party about the PM's move.
We have had a major reshuffle in the parliament, which shows that women MPs have gone up and a lot of male MPs actually have resigned. What is this happening, Baroness Jenkin? Is it gearing up to 2015, getting more women in because you have voting coming in 2015? What's happened?
Well, it's certainly something to do with the general election. But there was a bit of criticism of the Prime Minister that he didn't promote more women earlier on. But the truth is that in 2010, when we won the election, he only had 12 women left from the previous Parliament. So although we had 49 women in total, a lot of them were brand new and weren't obviously ready to be promoted into government. Of the 12 women he had available to him, 8 became ministers. So that, considering we had the Lib Dems in coalition too, was a pretty good start.
Yeah.
I mean, basically he did what he had, he made the most of. But from then on, he put in various different reshuffles a number of women in lower ministerial positions, so PPSs to ministers, in the Whip's office, in junior positions. And I'm absolutely delighted that with the women who have come into the cabinet at the reshuffle, they are highly capable, competent, able women, and I'm also glad to say that a number of them have children, which brings another perspective around the cabinet table. There's been criticism that there are no mothers in the cabinet. It is a challenging job for a cabinet minister, and in some cases with a small majority and young children, but I'm delighted they'll be able to give the women's perspective around the cabinet table.
Okay, but there is no compromise here happening in the name of 2015. It's more to do with capability, because we have seen shocking step downs. In fact, William Hague won't be contesting for the election.
No, I think William, I heard him say this morning, I heard him say at the reshuffle that he had done 20 years in the cabinet. It's a long time. And I think in his case, he had a period where he was out of office and he learnt to play the piano and he wrote, and he realised that actually there's more to life than just being in politics. And, you do run out of steam. So I think you've got to get that balance between experience and providing an opportunity for new people. And I don't blame him that he feels it's time for somebody new to come forward. He's going to be playing his part very vigorously in the run-up between now and 2015. I mean, look, what the public want is capable, able politicians from all backgrounds who they feel represent them and have had another life before they go into politics. They've got that in the new cabinet. We've got some very capable people and in the junior ministerial jobs, and I look forward to seeing more of the women in all the different positions in government.
In 2015, are we looking at ethnic minority votes, and within that the Indian vote and the women vote really playing a big role, and therefore Tory party opening up to them more?
Yes, I mentioned, I've talked earlier how I think that Asian women are going to be a big thing in the Conservative Party. As I hope candidates and subsequently MPs, we already have one, which is Preeti Patel. I would like to see more. Yes, every party knows that the ethnic minority vote is crucial. I think this is about values, really. I think that, and this may seem a bit controversial, but the Conservative Party is the natural home for a lot, particularly of the Asian community, because our values are, strong family, hard work, get on, we support people who work very hard and run their own businesses and so on. And I think that the ethnic minorities have not always appreciated that actually with the Conservative Party it should be their natural home. I very much hope that at the next election that will be more of the case.
This is the biggest reshuffle of Cameron's cabinet. The bigwigs, the stalwarts, have stepped down or removed. More women candidates have been brought forward. The number of women in the cabinet has risen. And amongst these women candidates, Asian origin women, Indian origin women have been given a strong position. The case in point being Right Honourable Preeti Patel. Clearly, this is gearing up to 2015 to show that Tory represents and can represent all the walks and parts of the society. We will see how this turns out for them in 2015. Lavina Tandon for Headlines Today from London.